Welcome back to the channel. Today is day 343 of playing chess every day until 2000 Elo. We were sitting at 1865. Let's find an opponent. And we got the black pieces against the English opening. So let's see what they're up to here. A3, wow, interesting. I'm not gonna really worry about this all that much. I mean, here. I'm already kind of like, what is this? I'm not really worried about them expanding all that much, to be honest. So let's go here. I'm gonna put the knight out. Okay, they really like these h3, a3 moves, I guess. I could already strike in the center, because if takes, we just take. And yeah, I mean, this feels pretty good to try and undermine this. Takes, we take. This is always held, so I'm not really worried about the bishop here. Now they have two attackers, so I could take, and then maybe push. I could also just push immediately, and then the knight's gotta go somewhere. Just gotta go back, probably. It does open up this super long diagonal, though. But if I go here, I mean, this is always protected for now. I'm gonna push. I'm just gonna try and restrict them. Okay, so they take. Can I take here? What is their point here? Like, why did they do this? If I take with the queen, it activates... They can go here, but I don't know. Takes... They go back. We could take. King's in the center of the board. I feel like I should just take, though, because then they have to move this. And then we can just go long. We can just develop the bishop out. Castle long, maybe? Like rook g8. Play against this bishop. Knight goes back. That's such an ugly move. The knight has 0 squares. So if I just go here, just keep developing, then what? Okay, they want to get their bishop out. Makes sense. Bum. So if I go here, they're immediately gonna push, probably. No. Well, maybe actually. Okay, let's play rook g8 and plan to go here and here. Okay, now they're bringing the rook. Not really afraid of that. Here. I mean, the rook doesn't really belong there. Actually, they can't go there. So let's play this. Their pieces just feel so restricted. If the queen ever stops guarding this, we also can just long castle and immediately have a threat. Okay, so we could long castle right now, and then if he castles, we can just take. So maybe that's an option. Long castles here, I mean, he got off of this diagonal, so I'm not really worried about it. So let's just do that. And once again, like, the knight has no squares. It might go here, but I mean, then he's wasting so many moves to not really even have any squares there either. It's also good to note that the square could trap the queen potentially or win material if I got a bishop there. Can I do that? No. Maybe his plan was to go here. We trade, I guess. Didn't really want to do that. Actually, that's probably a good move. Yeah, I think bishop here's probably the move. Get rid of my light squared bishop. Takes. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. I mean, I have to go here, he's going to take, I take, and then he's going to castle. I actually think so. Queen there? Really? That seems so weird. Because now I can go here and he can't castle now. And his pieces are still just super restricted. Let's just go back. Maybe he wants to push? I don't know. What is he planning here? I could probably just trade now and then... Or here? No, I don't want to give him the bishop. Knight here takes... No, we can never... Because that opens up this file. Okay, we're going to try and trade this bishop off. And my reasoning is I want to get the knight here. I want to get the knight to d3. And I can't do that with this bishop controlling these squares. I think that's a pretty good plan. His knight's out of the game. Yeah, castles, but now I'm going to go here. And if I get a knight to this square, I mean, that's just going to be so good. Here, if he pushes, we just jump in. He has to sack material for it. And if this, we can just take it. Yeah, okay, so the rook protects the mate. I got scared for a second there. But this knight on d3 is going to be a monster. And his knight still has no squares. Okay, but now we can just go here. Do we want to go here? Let's just go here. Just jump the knight in. I think positionally we're just crushing because he can't use the knight. Although now it can come here, but then it has no squares. Admittedly though, I don't really know how to go forward because I don't really want to allow him to come here. I guess I could bring the rook up and try to attack this. The queen. Here he pushes. We take. I don't really love him opening up files, but infiltrating will just go back. Where does the queen go? Here? Okay, but if we trade, or I could even push, but then this becomes super weak. Check. Let's try to trade the queen. I don't want to ruin our pawn structure. And we can potentially get the rook really active on the second rank. Queen's going in there for a side quest. Yeah, very interesting. So how do I want to go forward? I mean, I could try to attack this. I think is probably what I should do. So let's get on a dark square. Yeah, let's go on a dark square here. And now I am threatening to push. Queen would have to go here. Looks unpleasant for him. He can push. Takes. That's not a move because I can just take here. Although admittedly, that's maybe not the greatest. Just go back. We're up a pawn. Our time management needs to be a little bit better though now. You're here. You're here, maybe. He wants to double up and attack the pawn. I always have knight back though. Let's just do that real quick. Let's attack the rook. Protect. No check on the back rank. This is a huge weakness. I could start pushing this pawn too. So now we have a time advantage. We're up a pawn. Queen or knight. I mean, takes. I'm just gonna push this pawn. Oh, but then he can take here. But I can go here. I can play this, because if he takes, I have check. And then we can play like king here. King here is a horrendous move. No, it's held. It's held. It's okay, buddy. Knight up. I could play like this. What does he want to do? He wants to take, maybe? I don't know. No, he wants to take here. Takes. I always have checks. I don't love this, though. I don't want to give him this pawn, but I don't want to allow the queen in here. I just don't. Let's take that. Knight takes, we go here, try to trade. Because I feel like my king can just come and eat this, and then I can push the pawn. Here. Push. Now we can bring the king, get a little bit more active, closer to this weak pawn. Oh, he's attacking this. And we can't protect it. Dang it. Okay, let's go here. It's okay. Now we're going to stop the advancement. Here. Oh, that was such a bad move. Okay, let's run for dear life. We're trying to get a flag. Oh, we won on time. Oh my gosh. We did not deserve that win. Alrighty. Oh boy. Oh boy. That is what I like about the 10-0. I like that rush there. It's fun. My opponent played with an 83.1. I played with a 77.4, and we got an advantage out of the opening because, I mean, our position was crushing. Like that knight played no role. So here it wanted h5, probably just to really constrict the white position so that he can't like push. That's fair. It wanted castles immediately. But like, look at this position. The white knight just has no squares. This bishop is not doing a thing. Takes was a mistake. And we should have just took the free pawn. I didn't even realize that I had this free pawn here, if I'm being honest. I would have, yeah, that was a bit silly. We should have took the pawn. We got a super good knight. Knight back. I mean, he was probably trying to protect this pawn. And it really wanted h5. I did consider h5 after the queen came in, but I just thought, I mean, I guess we don't really have to worry about this as a weakness right now. That's fair. Yeah, I wanted h5. h5 does make a lot of sense. Really constricting the white position and potentially breaking through here. That's what I would think. Yeah, and then here it wanted rook c2. The reason why wasn't going for rook c2 was just because, I mean, this is always protected by a knight, so I wasn't really seeing the point. And he gave us a pawn. And then we traded into this, which is still winning. But then we make a mistake immediately. Because he found these two moves. He's found taking. And then, yeah, I mean, I realized that here I can't really take. Because then he comes in here and this is not going to be fun to defend. So I didn't want to go for that. That was a mistake, really? h5. Why is that so? King here. Why would you play king there? All right. I mean, I don't see what the point of h5 was. I really don't know. Oh, maybe something like this? Well, no, because then why wouldn't you just play this in the first place? Obviously, if they do a stupid move, they lose the queen. But they have a lot of moves here. They can just attack the knight. Even though, like, coming in, you win this pawn. No, you don't. That would be a blunder, because there's tactical ideas here. Ooh, but then you have this nice little tactic. But we just go into this, and this is actually a winning endgame for white. Because the knight can go there and immediately attack. I'm supposed to go back with the knight. King f1. I guess, yeah, now that I'm looking at this, like, I've got... all my pawns are isolated. There's no connected pawns. Literally none, and these ones are doubled. That's a horrendous endgame. And then he just, yeah, I mean, he got him. And then knight endgames are very tricky. This check was stupid because, I mean, then he's just going to promote. But what can I do here? Goes there. King up. The knight can't defend all the pawns. Okay, and then if you take, knight b1, wins this pawn. Takes, push, just push this pawn. And the knight always protects. Fair. Opponent had a 2000 performance elo versus my 1850. Let's play a second one. All right, we get the black pieces, d4, d5. Queen's Gambit declined. And they're playing like this. I've got to do a little bit more studying here. In these kind of positions. Where they go for this early push like this. Like, I know some of these opening moves, but not entirely sure, like, what the plan exactly is. I know, like, sometimes you want to push this, but if I push this now and takes, and then I go queen here because we don't want to take the queen and allow the rook in, he's just going to play this. So we don't want to do that. So maybe we can just develop the bishop here. Castle, play knight d7. Okay, let's do that. But that allows tempo here. Let's castle. He can't even play that, by the way. Going here with the knight feels good, but does it do anything? No. Is this a mistake is the question, because then I can't really move the knight. And he's got a really good hold on this square. Knight up. I could go for a knight trade here. Just improving the knight's position. My opponent's playing very, very quickly. Okay, so if I take, he wants this, and then he wants to try and come checkmate me. What if I just improve the other knight? And bring the rook. Line it up with the queen. I guess I can take, and then have some free tempo. Come in here. Oh, he takes like that. That's interesting. I kind of want to take, and then like try to bring the queen in, but that doesn't feel right. To jump the knight in. Okay, I think now is kind of the time to slow it down. So if I were to play here, I mean, he never has push because we can just take. But I don't love lining this up. Like, I just don't. Also, this rook's kind of stupid here. I don't want to give him this. I could play this move and try to rook lift, but that weakens the square and gives him this hole, which feels really bad. Okay, let's go here. Now the knight is tied down to protecting this, and maybe we have ideas of going queen here, followed by takes, and then whatever takes we take here. Queen back. So if I go here, knight takes, bishop takes. If he were to capture, then we have this. So we're kind of setting something up. I don't really, that's a sneaky move. I think he wants to push here. Let's play queen h6. Yeah, he doesn't want any of that funny business. I don't blame him. However, that does, whenever you push a pawn, just create a weakness. That could be an idea. I like this because it's opening up my rook. And yes, this is weak. I understand. But after here, if takes, then we have this and it's an immediate threat. Well, I love my immediate threats, but it also opens up the rook. And if he ever opens up this, I'm just going to take the bishop. And if you were to play queen a2, I'll just go bishop d5, I think. So this is a queen's gambit accepted now. I play the queen's gambit declined. Okay, so he's getting out of any tactics. But I'm just going to take this, to be honest. Oh, knight takes here. Yeah, I mean, I think it's time to take the bishop. Rook takes, wow. So why not push? Push, does he just come through? No, it's a free pawn. Now let's push. Potential tactics and stuff lining up on the g4 square. And if he takes, I go here and I'm attacking the rook. And then this check looks very scary too. Obviously after takes, but... So he would have time to move this. Queen there, what does that do? Is he planning to capture back with the queen? Takes, queen takes. Is that what he wants? Maybe rook lift ideas? Here. Let's lift the rook. Let's go for an attack. Let's attack this guy. He doesn't want to take. Otherwise he would have already took. Taking's bad. And maybe the plan is to go here actually. And takes. No, because the rook's protecting the f2 pawn. Takes, take the pawn. Interesting position. I like these kind of games where I'm attacking. These are fun. Even if I lose and the attack doesn't go my way, it's still fun. Also, I'm just going to put this out there. One of my biggest issues right now is that I'm having too much fun with chess. So I'm like playing rapid like it's blitz. Over the last month, I've played like, I don't know, like 200 games or something like that, which is way too much for me. I should not be playing that much. That's why my rating is like up and down. And also, I'm playing in an over the board tournament soon. Next month, August 3rd. It's just 1 day tournament. It's like, I think it's 45 minutes plus 15-second increment or something like that, or 30-second increment. I'm not sure. Takes here. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Takes here. I mean, I have an immediate threat. Also threatening to take the pawn. I like it. This is a blunder. Here we take en passant. Actually, wait, if here we just go here, and then how are you stopping this? So yeah, be on the lookout for those, the tournament recap. I will definitely be making a video on how that tournament goes. Very excited. The last over the board tournament I played, I was at 1500 elo on chess.com. And now, I mean, current rating 1872. So I'm curious to see how different my my play is. And that's an interesting. Sack the rook. What if I push? Pawn takes, bishop takes, no. We can't really move the rook right now, can we? Do I want to sack the rook is the question. Takes, queen takes. I feel like there's no reason to sack the rook. What if I go like this? If I go here and he pushes, we just take. So if I go queen here, he can take this with tempo. I don't love that, but then we can take here. We can just take the pawn. Queen here, takes. Then he can attack me. Then where do we go? We have to go back, start retreating. I don't know what else to do though. I want this. Takes here. Okay, he's got a minute on me. I need to play quick. I have to. Also, I can always play this if I need to. Okay, takes. We're gonna take. Rook here. We always have to be guarding this pawn because this is a little bit scary. Oh, he goes like that. So he's trying to give a check. Does that matter? Takes. King up. he goes here, and that's mate. It does matter. But I can go here. I can block it all off. Takes. And now we have ideas of going here. If this rook ever moves. Also still threatening to go here. This seems a little bit more sound now. Here he's going to go here. Takes, queen takes. Stack the rook here. Takes. He needs to protect this. He just goes like over here. Go here. He plays this. Brother, you just need to move. He can just straight up take that. No, he can't. Then check. Takes, queen takes. Let's go here. If he takes the bishop, I mean, not that. Yeah, that was silly. But if he takes, we take here. Trying to pan out whether I have some kind of sacrifice. I don't think so, though. His pawn's weak. Even time. Even time. It's all right. No need to panic. He wants a queen trade. Queen trade, eh, sir? Takes. I mean, that does ruin his structure. Let's play here. He's going to take. And then I think we're going to go back just to protect everything. Let's bring the king up. Attack the pawn. Attack. Do I have this? Takes, we win the rook. Yeah, but he can just go check. So maybe let's step up with the king first. He's always got this check too. Now he can just take. But then we win this pawn. He's got check. No. No. Let's try to checkmate him. That didn't seem very good. Do I want to run this way? I think I need to stop the pawn. Oh, I'm an idiot. I stepped on the wrong square. Oh. Yes! Oh my gosh. Oh. We got 2 wins by way of timeout. That's insanity. That was a crazy game. All right. Let's take a look at this. It's honestly comical. Comical. All right, d4, d5. Oh, my heart's racing. Okay, so if they go for this, I do need to look at my course again because I have a Queen's Gambit declined course. And I mean, obviously e3 is going to be in there. And the reason why I play a6 is just because that is like the whole point of the course, but after they play stuff like this, it's a6. Takes, we're in book, just Queen's Gambit accepted. We're doing the right thing though. Although right here it says go for this. But I thought after this, they just have b4. So it wants me to take? That is very weird. Positioning their white rook better? I don't know. In my course, Levy, it's Levy's course. Levy said basically, don't take the queen if they can capture with the rook. So it's kind of why I avoid that. Jumping in with the knight's best here, fair, but I mean, I feel like we have better things to prioritize. Like, why would I play knight here before castles? Oh, it helped, or it stops them from going here, I guess. Knight there to get a trade. And it already wanted f5. But we didn't do that. Takes. Tempoing the queen. Where's the queen go? Knight here to get this probably. f5. I'd probably take. It's a mistake though. Drop back with the bishop. Fair. Anyways, we do this. We do have a little bit of an advantage, and I did think this was a weird looking move. Now, apparently, yeah, I mean, the alignment here, I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. A4 to break through. That's what I was thinking this move was for, but he never really pushed A4. He played H3, and then we found the best move, F5. Taking was wrong. Bro, the computer just says, play G4, play G5. Bro, who cares? Just play G5. It makes sense. It makes sense, but that is a scary looking move to play. G5, wow. D5, and then you just go G4. This DE. Is this just sack the knight? I don't think my opponent would do that. I think my opponent's probably gonna jump here. And then you just take the pawn. It says bishop here. Bro, nobody's playing that. The computer is whack. Nobody's playing bishop f3, knight f3. This and this are the two top computer moves. And then this is the third. Like, what? The computer's trying to sacrifice itself. So let's try to come up with a move for white here. Although, admittedly, this looks horrendous. I mean, you cannot take... Otherwise, like, this is mate. What else can you do here? Can you play something like this? To block the bishop's diagonal? Probably not. What about pushing through? No. Can you run the king? No. I don't know. What if you play here? Just sacrifices luring now. Queen comes in. Okay, let's look at this from my perspective. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely wouldn't want to play G3. But, like, I actually don't know what else they could do. Okay, so after a little bit of thinking, computer says queen b2 is okay. And then you take here. I mean, you're trying to break through. And then they go here. You sack the knight. Pawn takes. Queen g5. I'd probably take. And lose the whole advantage after this. So you just go queen g5. Or wait. Brilliant. I love brilliant moves. Queen g5. Bishop f3. But then you can just take this with check. So like takes, and you just have this. If they go here, takes. Here's mate. Here, mate. Yeah, that was interesting. Wow. I didn't realize I had that big of an advantage if I played g5. Wow. g5, guys. g5. That is a move. And I guess the point is that your king's completely safe. I was kind of worried about this pawn being weak, but they can't really exploit it. The bishop has no squares here to attack it. And if they play queen here, g4, and the queen still protects this. So I don't, yeah. Wow, okay. But we just take the bishop, which is wrong. And then we go for our plan. We were trying to break through with just this one pawn. I needed to bring more, but I didn't want to expose my king too much. And then rook lifting was wrong. We should have just took. I thought they were just going to try and trade queens. But then I guess, oh, then there's this. Okay, so I just missed that. So FE, I mean, this becomes a hole. Queen here, probably threatening to sack the rook or something at some point. Rook F1 to protect everything. Otherwise, there's stuff like bishop takes, and then you can take the piece. I was thinking sack the rook, but there's no need to do that. I guess I could block this out too. But if you go here, I'm just taking. Queen c2, trying to trade the queens. See, they really don't want to trade queens. Look at our bishops. Yeah, the queen's a super good attacking piece here. But we rook lift, trade our bishop. And I think the move that I really did not see from a distance was bishop g4. Bishop g4 just locks everything down, and I have nothing. There's no attack here. And then we go here, which was just, I don't know, stupid. Taking, but once again, I mean, they just take, and now it wants a queen trade. Now it wants a queen trade. I didn't want to do that, though. And it says lock it down. Queen up takes, yeah, I mean, we just wasted a move here. Queen here, they just take the pawn with tempo, and then I take back. I was actually kind of confused on why they didn't play this. And then I was going to go here, and it says go f3. Didn't really know what they would try to do from here. I mean, I figured that they might try to target this pawn. h5. Oh, so they have to deal with this. They can't allow me to play h5. They need to play with tempo or something. Or block. Wait, what? What does this do? Why can't I play this now? Oh, bishop takes. Skewer. And there's no taking on g2. So bishop back. Queen g3 is another move. That was a blunder. Really? They can just sack the rook. And if they take... I just thought that we had a lot of pressure. Oh, I missed the pin. No, I missed the pin. So did they. Oh my gosh. I missed the pin. Oh, that's big oof. Now it's saying just take. Why? Queen takes here. Ugly pawns. Rook f8. And if they infiltrate, queen takes. I guess their king is like out of play. Takes. And then they go for a queen trade and they have an ugly structure. We play the best move. Takes. We should have defended the pawn according to the computer. So maybe we're a little bit greedy here. Here, what do they play? They start getting the king active. We need to get our king active too. But how are we coming through? h4. Stop the king from ever coming here or stop the pawn from advancing. I don't know about this move. Why would somebody play this? What does that even do? Stops me from pushing? I wouldn't want to push though. Now this makes a little bit more sense. In my eyes, king e7. I guess the point would be to try and come protect this pawn with the king so that I can use the other rook to attack the pawns. e4, de. It really wants... Now it wants it to come in and protect. So maybe that's what the point was. The point was that they want to say that I go here. They want to do this. And then if I were to take, now this is defended well. Okay. We go for this. This is supposed to be a draw. I think, yeah, we just blunder the game away, right? Takes. So we should have brought the rook back. Rook d5. Probably play this. Everything's protected. But we went on a king journey here. And we're winning. We're completely winning. But we lose... Well, we draw the game with... Okay, well, I thought this was bad because he promotes with check, but I think we just promote first, right? And this draws the game. Is it because the king can come down? Oh, it is too. Oh my gosh. But he blunders, and then I blunder again. Oh, time pressure is a crazy thing. So, in this position, he pushes... Why would you not just take the pawn, dummy? Bro, what? Guys, I literally promote and attack the pawn at the same time. I didn't take it. I gave a check. Although, I do have 4 seconds. So I was kind of like, give checks. Try to flag. And now I'm just... I don't think I would have been able to convert this, to be honest. Although, I should be able to, but just to do this with such little time... King here, you go here. I mean... Like, that's an easy way to stalemate. Here. I need to play more bullet to try and get faster at these kind of checkmates. Because it really does kill me. But anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry I've been a little bit more negative lately in previous videos compared to like today. Today I'm fine, but yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just been getting to me lately. Tilted. It happens to the best of us. But I appreciate all your support. And yeah, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you tomorrow.